Hey guys, it's Vegansaurus here with day number 2 of becoming vegan. We are on the second day and I am super excited. Today is not going to be a what I ate today video. I am going to include what I ate, but it's not going to be focused around that. I thought since it's, the beginning of my channel and this series that I would sort of introduce myself. But first, I was notified yesterday by a friend of mine that I didn't actually go over how to decide if your food is vegan. So I'm going to use the same strawberry dressing that I used on my salad for dinner last night, and I'm going to show you how to read an ingredient label. Alright guys, so this is Brianna's Homestyle Blush Wine Vinaigrette Dressing. It's really good. I got it for, oh gosh, probably $4 or something. You can get them anywhere, Target, your local grocery store probably has them. And here we have the nutrition facts, blah blah blah. It's a little higher in fat, and I'm going to show you why in just a second, but that's something that you risk when you don't make your own dressings. So here we are, the ingredients: sugar, water, red wine vinegar, canola oil, and that's where the fat comes from actually. When you consume oils or, gosh, I don't know. Oil's the example that I have in front of me. So when you consume oil, basically you're consuming fat substitutes. So it's better to stay away from those, but you can't all the time. And if you'll see, there's no little addendum here. It's usually in bold that says contains, and then we'll say wheat, soy, milk, butter, eggs, or whatever it has. And there's nothing in here. Also, all of these ingredients are pretty well known except for the mixed tocopherols, but that tells you right there what it is. So, this is a very good whole kind of whole dressing, completely vegan, and it tastes amazing. So I suggest you try it out. And some of the other flavors from Brianna's Homestyle dressings or whatever are also vegan. This just happens to be my favorite. Alright, so enjoy. Alright, now that we have that out of the way, let's get started. So my YouTube name, Vegansaurus, comes from a lifelong obsession with dinosaurs. I have always loved them, and I always will. There was even a point when I considered being a paleontologist. I'm currently rereading Jurassic Park just because it's such a fun book for me to read. So yeah, that's where my name comes from, and obviously Tyrannosaurus Rex is not a herbivore. But it worked well with the vegan in front of it, so I went with it. My real name is Grant. I'm 23 years old. I was born and raised in Texas, and then my family moved to central Oklahoma, where I spent middle school through high school, and then I went to my undergraduate in Kansas. As you can see by my sweatshirt, University of Kansas, Rock Chalk. And now I am in Boston doing graduate work. I'm a music student here in Boston, which has been a lot of fun. It's been a really good experience for me coming from the Midwest out to the Northeast. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I have 2 pets. One is a rabbit. His name is Buttons, and he is a mix of Netherlands Dwarf and Flemish Giant, so he's just this gigantic fur ball, and I love him to death. You will be seeing him in many of my videos, but not today. He's currently sleeping. And then I have a Beagle and Sheltie mix dog, which I got from one of my cousins probably 10 years ago for Christmas, and she's actually back home with my parents. She has really bad arthritis in her shoulders, so making the move up here wouldn't be such a good idea for her. And I've also been thinking of getting another pet. I have a weird obsession with less common pets, I guess you would say, as seen by the rabbit, which I've had Buttons for just over 2 years now, and still going strong. So yeah, I've been thinking about getting a chameleon as a pet because I just think they're fascinating little creatures and they're so much fun to watch and they're so cute. And yeah, I digressed. Let's get back. So I wrote down some questions for me to answer. The first one is, why did I choose veganism, not like the ketogenic or paleo diets or any of those things? Honestly, to me, I'm going to veganism for the animals, because I just have such a passion for animals. I think they are essential to my life. And so I'm an ethical vegan, you would say. And so that doesn't really fit in with these other diets. Like, yeah, you can make the ketogenic diet vegan. It would be like eating avocados all day. I don't really know. And for those of you that don't know, the ketogenic diet is the opposite of what veganism is. Veganism is where you consume 80% of your diet from carbohydrates and then 10% from protein and fats. And the ketogenic diet reverses that around the triangle, and it's 80% from your diet is from fats and 10% is from proteins and carbohydrates. And honestly, that diet doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But I mean, obviously people are being successful with it and they're losing weight and they're being happy, so go for it. And then like paleo diet, it's not like it claims to be what the cavemen ate back then, but honestly the cavemen ate more vegan. Like they didn't have fucking bacon, you know? So, and they didn't have like bread. So it doesn't make sense with some of these diets, the way they're branded. But yeah, I chose veganism because there's no animal products at all, which personally suits my goals from going on a lifestyle changing diet. So yeah. And the next question is, when did I first start thinking about being vegan? So, a little backstory. This past summer, I really was just in a slump. I was still living in Kansas at the time. I was just in a huge slump. I had just graduated after 5 years, and I just needed to change something in my life. And I hadn't really researched, veganism that much, but I decided to make the change. And so for about 3 months, 2.5, 3 months, I was a raw vegan. Except for about 2 weeks, I went to Italy for a summer music festival, which was a lot of fun. But it is hard to be vegan when you don't speak the language. So yeah, I was vegan for probably 2.5 months over the summer. And then I moved up here to Boston and all the excuses started to come in. It's too expensive, it's too hard, I don't know where to buy produce in bulk. I was making new friends, so I wanted to go to all the places that they were going and, stuff like that. And, now that I've got the social aspect of it in my life with the friends, I just told them the other day, I'm going vegan, and I really hope you'll be supportive of me. And luckily, they all are. So if you guys are watching this, I'm really, really thankful for your support. Let's see. Oh, then the last question, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of some shit to throw in this video as what's your favorite fruit and vegetable? My favorite fruit has to be, hands down, watermelon. I know it's not calorie dense at all, but damn is it good in the morning. And then my favorite vegetable is spinach. I don't ever cook my spinach or any of my greens from that matter. I just prefer to eat it as a whole food, uncooked, unprocessed, just, you know, and that gets the job done for me. So yeah, this was my short little about me video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will be right back with what I ate today. Alright, so I thought I was gonna need my computer for this portion, but turns out I don't because I didn't put anything in Chronometer today. And for those of you curious, Chronometer is just a website where you can sign up for free and then track what you're eating throughout the day. There's different settings you can do for like 30 minutes a day, blah, blah, any dietary restrictions that you have, anything like that. And it's really extensive for, you know, the free product. It's really great, and I will be linking it down below for any of you that wish to sign up today. So for breakfast, I had the same smoothie that I had yesterday, pineapple juice with coconut water, that frozen mango blend, and then I added some of the frozen berries from Trader Joe's. It has blueberries, raspberry, and blackberry. And then I also added a handful of spinach because why not? It's delicious. And that was really good. I sipped on that throughout the morning. And that's the other thing. Even when I was vegan over the summer, I had a really hard time sitting down and at one time and consuming the amount of food that you have to on a vegan diet. And so I kind of just like graze on my meals until the next meal comes around. It keeps me full, it keeps me energized, and I get the calories in. So that's all that really is important, I guess. For lunch, I had a salad of kale, arugula, spinach with carrots, cucumber, zucchini, and some peppers. And then I squeezed some lemon juice over that as a dressing. It was delicious. And then for dinner, I actually went over to a friend's house to hang out with her, which was really fun. I'm glad I got to do that. And we had dinner, both made some pasta and some tomato sauce, and it was delicious. So that's what I ate today. And this is my video for today. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.